Welcome back, everyone. Today's case is a wild mix of confusion, power trips, and questionable policing. It all kicks off outside the BBC building, where an independent auditor known online as Autistic Audit is calmly filming, until two officers show up convinced he's someone completely different. From the very first sentence, the lead officer insists the man might be wanted, but provides zero lawful grounds to back it up. No suspicion details. No description. No confirmed match. Just a vague reference to a briefing. What follows is a relentless push for compliance, not clarity. The officer demands a name, threatens detention, and even throws out a random identity. Christopher Green. Here's the problem. Speculation is not legal suspicion. A briefing is not evidence. And being covered up is not a crime. This encounter isn't about safety.
I haven't committed an offence of
Okay,
harassment.
so if you haven't committed any offences, can I start with your first name, please, sir?
I don't need to give you my first name.
Okay, well, I believe you to be Christopher Green, and I'm detaining you currently.
I am not Christopher Green.
Right,
Okay, well,
okay,
that's
well,
fine, you'll be
that's
doing
fine,
arrested.
but you're currently being detained up until the point I can establish who you are. You're refusing to give me some details, so I need to establish who
Can
you are.
I please ask you to identify yourself?
Yeah, I'm PC 17768 Neil Williams.
And you, please.
Sergeant 15563.
Thank you.
Right,
Which
okay, so
station?
Can we make
Western
it nice and
Spring.
easy for us and start giving just your first name, please?
Can I ask you which station you're from?
Yeah, I work at Withenshaw Police Station, work part of the X part. Okay. 100 Alpha. And what is your name, please? And have you got any anything to identify yourself?
I don't believe I have to answer these questions.
Right.
Everything is an offence.
You don't believe that you have to right, okay. Right.
Now watch the pattern. The auditor remains calm, polite, and consistent. I don't believe I need to give my name. But the officer ramps up. You're being obstructive. You need to make this easy for me. We can arrest you if you don't comply. This is textbook misuse of authority. In UK law, officers need reasonable grounds before detaining someone. The phrase, "we believe you might be wanted," isn't grounds, it's guesswork. Here's a question for you. If a stranger with no evidence demanded your personal information, would you hand it over? Or stand on your right?
Okay, well, I believe you to be wanted, right? So make it easy for us. Give us your details, identify yourself, show me some identification.
I don't
and if
believe
it
I
isn't
have to
you-
identify
You do.
myself.
Well, you
Otherwise,
do.
We could arrest you, take you to custody and put you on a live scan machine. There's a necessity, if you're not giving your name and address, for us to verify who you are if we believe you to be wanted from the information we've got. So you can make it
I
easy
don't have to do that. You've not provided me with any grounds for an arrest.
Right, take your hands out your pocket so I can see them. I need to identify you. But by you being obstructive at the moment,
I'm not being obstructive.
well, you are because
I'm
you're
not. I've
refusing
been
to
quite
provide me some
calm and
details.
No, because I don't believe lawfully that I have to give you those details because I haven't committed any offence of harassment. I'm sorry.
Right, okay. Well, I believe you to be wanted, so I want you to. I need you to identify yourself in order for me to make those inquiries. And once I make those inquiries and find out that you are either wanted or you're free to go, I will then send you on your way. Okay. Oh, no, don't. No. Excuse me. I'm speaking.
You've asked me whether I'm Christopher
excuse me,
Green, and
I'm
I've said I'm
speaking.
not Christopher Green.
Right, and all I'll say to you is, right,
So stop giving me
identify
orders,
yourself
please.
because no,
Stop giving me orders.
I'm the police here.
Speak to me
right?
respectfully.
I have done. I've tried.
Speak to me
right? What I'll say
respectfully.
to you is, you're not going anywhere up until the point that I can
Speak to me
clearly
respectfully,
identify
please.
you.
Then the moment everything changes. The officer publicly blurts out, "We believe you're Christopher Green." This crosses a major legal line. Under the Data Protection Act 2018, officers cannot publicly name individuals as suspects without confirmation. Doing so can be defamatory, negligent, and a direct breach of data protection. He just connected an innocent member of the public with a criminal allegation on camera, based purely on assumption. That's not policing, that's recklessness.
I don't have to do this.
The problem
Why-
is, we suspect you of an offence.
Sorry, mate. Why do you believe that you don't have to do this?
Because I don't believe I've committed a criminal offence.
Right, okay. Well, then make it easy for me, sir, right?
I don't have to make anything easy for you.
Yeah, you do, unfortunately.
No, I don't.
Why are you being so obstructive? If you're not committed any offence, we can check your details. Then
I don't have to discuss anything with you.
Why are you trying to avoid it?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Because it's going to be a long process for you if we have to take you to custody and put you on one of them live scan machines to find out who you are.
Well,
So it'll be
it
a lot
sounds...
straightforward if you just give us your details. We can check if you want to not. If you're not, absolutely fine, which is what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not Christopher Green, and I'm saying I'm not committed.
Once the officer realizes the legal justification is falling apart, he shifts to something else. Take your hands out of your pockets. A distraction. A pivot. This is a classic tactic used when someone wants to maintain authority without valid grounds. When logic fails, they fall back on posture and command. And then it happens, the breaking point. I'm the police here. Speak to me respectfully. That single outburst exposes everything. The auditor remained calm. The officer lost composure. This wasn't law enforcement. It was ego enforcement. Viewers, how many times do moments like this happen when no camera is rolling?
You're a chief desk
Can you start
sergeant,
by
or I can give
removing
it
your
to a
face
judge.
covering, please, so I can see exactly who you are?
No.
Right, I'm going to let go of your arm now, yeah? Okay. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to be putting your hands in your pockets.
Promise
right?
you I won't do that.
Okay, because I need to be
Promise you I won't do
satisfied
that.
that you've
I'm
not
not
got
gonna do
something
that.
that can harm me or anyone else.
I promise you there's nothing in my
Right, okay.
pockets that could harm you.
It is, isn't it? Boss. Boss.
Do you want to go and have a look at that picture upstairs?
So guys, it looks like I'm going to be arrested here. We just turn this off.
Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of harassment.
According to the evidence, unlawfully arrested. I've now passed the...
This interaction is a perfect example of why filming in public is so important. It protects citizens. It keeps officers accountable. And it exposes when power is being used instead of law. If you want more breakdowns, legal insights, and real accountability footage, make sure you like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and share the video to spread awareness.